Welcome to RE Uncut. Our daily shows are powered by Core Logic and supported by Printforce, Rockend and Realty.com.au.
Converting a buyer from an inquiry into a sale is a process. There are steps, as in any process, and it's crazy to think of it like speed dating. As Mark Frater describes the 5 stages today, think about how you approach the first meeting with a buyer and start to look at it as a journey. Miss a stage and you could just miss the sale. Back with Mark Frater in just a moment.
With the evolution of social media, marketing of property is no longer linear. Consumers are influenced differently. The Property Show is unique in that it empowers agents to connect with buyers and sellers through personalised content, social media and artificial intelligence. The Property Show delivers personalised, laser-focused marketing by combining new media, social media and audience targeting, and gives the agent a digital voice. See how well the Property Show works, and then let's get started telling the world about your property. See it now exclusively at Realty.com.au.
There are stages in all of the aspects we're talking about this week with our guest mentor Mark Frater. And Mark is working us through the process of working better with buyers, which unfortunately is one of those skill sets that we may just have lost, if not lost totally. Then certainly it's been diminished over the years, yeah. So Mark, this morning, let's talk about conversion. And you say there are 5 stages to the conversion. What are they?
Okay, so yesterday, mate, we talked about the 4 stages. These are the physical stages that buyers go through. This is now sort of taking that and bringing it back into a little micro vision or micro stages, getting them to actually the finishing point. Where do salespeople go wrong is where they try to miss out one of these stages of conversion and try to, I guess, bypass or fast track the process and often then miss out. So let's look at these 5 stages. The first one is obviously generating the inquiry. And I know buyers want more and more information, and we're in an information overload part of, of world now. But we just need to be careful we don't give everything away, or that we are at least trying to tweak the emotional connection in the ads, in the videos, online, so that these people actually physically inquire and want to inspect the property. So first of all, let's generate the inquiry. Don't oversell. Enough information to say, yes, this has got me going, but let's then get them to phone us, come to the open for inspection, or at least send out the inquiry so we can start that process of creating the second stage of conversion, which is turning the inquiry into an inspection. And what COVID did do for all of us, and what it is doing again down in Victoria as we speak, is making sure that we have to really be better at generating inspection and becoming better at one-on-one inspections as we go through.
Which is the second point, isn't it?
Yeah, turn it into inspection. Let's not just rely on an open home and people walking through. Let's get them there. And of course, then we go back to a number of those other things we've talked about building emotional connection, creating a feel around the property so that we are going into the third stage, which is creating buyer interest. What are those property features to buyers' needs? It's difficult to do that, to create buyer interest, if we haven't spent the time understanding what those buyers' needs are. And some of those needs will be wants, but a lot of the time we have this situation where people end up buying something completely different to what they think they're going to buy, because we've challenged their vision, their picture. Rather than needing 4 bedrooms, perhaps it is 3 bedrooms that they actually only need, because there's only 2 people going to live in the home. But if you asked how many bedrooms they want, they'd tell you they want 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, but they don't actually need that. So that comes back again into how we are selling the property in the ads, how we're questioning the buyers, over the phone or online, to turn that into inspection, so that we're then matching the features that the property has to their specific need. That's the third stage. The fourth stage is then creating that need, or that need to go into an offer in writing. In Queensland, of course, we do that via our contracts, whether it be by an offer of an actual contract or an expression of interest. But we need to make sure that the buyer understands that it's verbally is not good enough. If we can, let's create some form of online expression or in writing expression, so we can then obviously take that to the fifth stage, which is then to increase the buyer emotion to make the sale. So it's about understanding that there is a process. There is a process of conversion, rather than, for instance, if I could say someone just talking to me on the phone because I've created that inquiry and I've said, "Oh, Kevin, you've got to act quick, mate. There's thousands of people running all over it." And of course, I haven't even had the chance of getting you to the property to create the right emotion about it. I'm striking too quickly. Let's follow the 5 stages. And then by the time you get to that 5th one, which is obviously in the negotiating, you've already got the emotion going. It's just one step forward to making the sale.
And that's a nice segue into tomorrow's session, which is really the final one of the week with Mark Frater, and that's we'll deal with emotion, and that's going to help you get the sale across the line. Mark Frater, my guest, and we'll be back again tomorrow. Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
The Daily RE Uncut Show is powered by CoreLogic and supported by Printforce, Rockend and Realty.com.au. Realty.com.au is where you will see all our shows. Real Estate Talk, The Property Show, Auction Update, and of course RE Uncut. We are the home of property.